first thought of the morning, before I went to sleep, I made a video about the metaverse. I can't stop thinking about the metaverse, and my thoughts are that someone has figured out how to show us our mind from the inside. Like what we trying to see, how we trying to manifest, all this learning we do, all this studying we do, all these techniques that we try. Somebody figured this stuff out and made it a metaverse, but created a device that you can look into to see where you really come from, if you ask me. Because think about this. It's all in how you look at things. It's all in how you view things. Look at me. I see stuff. I see people that have passed on. I talk to people that have passed on. The things that I have seen behind my eyes, like when my eyes are closed, when I'm sleeping, you can't tell me I'm not going somewhere, or I'm some form of a sort, like I'm my real self when I'm sleeping. Now, I'm a heart transplant recipient. So I gotta question life. Like, I don't have a choice but to keep knocking, but to keep seeking, because it's something deep in me. It's something in me, boy. It's on fire. It's hungry, right? And I've seen too much in my near-death states to just keep on being a normal person, just to keep ignoring things, not to be more vigilant, right? Because I've been trapped outside this body, y'all. That's why I go hard on my channel, and I tell y'all, you are not this body. So if you are not this body, you need to figure out who you are, how you operate, you know. What are your functions? Where are you when you're not in this body? You know what I'm saying? Where are you when you flip your thinking, when you go into your imagination? Where are you when you daydream? Come on, y'all. We drive cars every day, but every last one of y'all daydream. When you drive, your body be on autopilot and you be somewhere else. But have an accident. Well, I ain't gonna say have an accident, but almost be about to run into somebody, or you need to get over, or your exit coming up, or whatever. Something to make you click back in, like make you snap. And it feels just like this. It feels just like this. You come back. Where do you go? Look how fast our people leaving here. Our people leaving here so freaking fast, y'all. And whatever this energy is on this earth, you should be feeling some things. Like, you should be more open, more aware. Like, if your life ain't turned upside down, something wrong with you, because something is calling for a certain alignment. Like, for real. It's like we really are inside of a consciousness. Think about it. Something is calling for something. Something ain't taking it no more. Something done had it. Something ain't putting up with our crap no more. And y'all can't deny that. Low vibrating people are getting the heck out of here like flies, right? We gotta figure this out, y'all, because how did this person create this device? Who created this device? What mind put that type of information? What downloaded that information for a person to do that, because you can be whatever you want to be in this world. You can do whatever you want to do in this world. And somehow they've managed to capitalize off of your consciousness. That's so unfair. They won't let us have nothing for free. So you're going to have to break free from Caesar world, because they turning your own gift against you. They making you, they showing you your gift. See, they playing with fire. One, they showing you what you can do. They showing you who you really are. They showing you where you really come from, right? But then you don't know. You don't know, because the lies done made a wall. The lies have built a shell, a scale over our eyes. And we don't know. We don't believe that. We don't even believe that we this breath, even though we're breathing it. We looking for something to blame, something to put something on, like something gotta be responsible. But in that metal world, it is what it is over there, right? And when you go to sleep, it is what it is. But they showing you can control it though. If you focus, see, you know what you doing when you buy them things and put them on your eyes. You take your time, you follow the instructions, you do that. But with us, we don't have no instruction, man. We just and nobody ain't sit down and broke this down to us. But think about this metaverse. You are what you think, right? As a man thinketh, so is he. So we come from that world, and they don't figure out how to show you who you is, but make you think you gotta depend on a device, or make you think you gotta depend on something else, when it's your nature. It's really your nature. Like I seen this thing say you can buy virtual land. You can buy properties and make money. Y'all, come on. Really? Really? Y'all gonna pay for some air? You gonna pay for somewhere you don't live? You gonna really pay for it when God giving you the gift for free? He ain't telling you to go out and buy all these devices. He ain't telling you to do all this. He letting you do it for free. And the way he gonna flip it, you're gonna end up having it. You're gonna end up meshing into it. Which this device does do that too. But look what all you gotta go through to get the truth. You gotta buy your truth. You gotta buy your own knowledge of yourself. That's crazy. Somebody don't figure out a way to monopolize our consciousness. This lets you know that the universe is mental. The all is mind. The mind is all. Those tablets are not just fibbing. Those tablets is laying down the law. Those tablets are revealing to us who we are. And I'm speaking of the emerald tablets. Those secret teachings, all that stuff that come back from the 1500s, 1400s, 1600s, 1700s, 1800s. These people shedded blood. It's all about the blood. It's all about the blood, y'all. And blood is kingdom. Blood is kingdom, right? You want your kingdom to come. It's about the blood, the martyrs, the people that went in for this, the people that lost their life for this stuff. All they were trying to do is get you to do what that metaverse stuff is telling you to do. All they've been trying to do is tell us that we are the metaverse, that we can do what you can do in the metaverse, that we can be anything, go anywhere. And if in our reality, if we focus on it, we can get it the correct way, without stress, without strain, without red tape attached to it, without somebody taking it from us. See, we create incompletely. We don't put all of the functions in there, because we be studied putting lists and details and details and details and details. We be putting lists, so all our stuff be broke up. And some of us don't know what to ask for ourselves. Like, we really don't know what to ask for ourselves. But Instead of you going out here getting it, which that's how we get messed up, that's how we get bit, that's how we go into debt, that's how we rush, that's how we panic. But if we could take our time and pretend we're putting on those binoculars, oculars, whatever you call them things, if we can pretend that we are putting those on, and that Bible is an instruction manual, right? But you're not going to look at the people in the Bible. You're going to take the Bible in psychologically, because everything is consciousness. You're going to put life into every word in there. So that means words have personality and character traits. It ain't all about them people now. Now you got to go in how your spirit would learn, how your spirit would read. See, your flesh reads literally on top, but the the spirit goes in. So if you go in these words, you got to put arms and legs and feet and hands to these words. Because when God spoke, his words got up and did things. See, you got to be the metaverse, which is God, which is mental, which is consciousness, which is imagination. So what they're telling you is, because of how the planet had done shifted and how we done moved, and y'all haven't realized we done moved, but if you ain't realized it by now, you really sleeping. If you haven't realized this, you're going to literally be sick or die or get bumped somehow or be stuck, be stagnant, be not growthful. Because this energy is calling for action. This energy is calling for you to have your mind made up. This energy, you can't straddle the fence. This energy is the new earth we've been praying about. This energy is the new world we've been praying about. Y'all, why y'all think the war is not about skin color? Y'all tripping. It's not about no dang on race. That's the distraction. The war is on your mind. The war is going on in the background. The war is going on in the things that you enjoy listening to, the things you enjoy watching, the places you enjoy going, the people you enjoy watching, giving you your entertainment, because they part of the system too. Because they feel like that's the only way they could be something or be somebody. And it's so sad that people would be a part of an agenda for money, just to be saying, I got a big old house and I got 15 cars and I got gold chains. The material stuff. God got to be looking at us like, this is him stepping in. This is him stepping in, y'all. And you can't get mad. But see, them giving us that metaverse stuff, giving us those Oculus, they ain't doing that but training you. They ain't doing that but training your imagination. They making you work your imagination muscle. They making you be you. But try to be you without that. Because you are that. You just distracted by the chaos around you. But man, you got to carve out time. You got to fight for yourself. You got to fight for your peace of mind. You got to fight for you a personal space. You need at least 20 minutes to an hour by your dang on self. Come on now. If you can't do that for yourself, that's a sign right there that you in the program, you going along with it, and you agreeing with it. You can't give yourself 20 minutes to an hour without being on your phone, without talking to people. Just go in, get you pencil and paper and write. Study something. Go in yourself. Give yourself that hour will take you through the rest of the day. But do it daily. Love on yourself. Don't be scared to love on yourself a little bit. The world ain't gonna fall apart if you disappear for 1 hour. Because God is speaking, babies, and I don't want y'all to not be able to hear. He's speaking. He's talking loudly. Y'all hadn't noticed, things are unearthing from underground. The ice is melting. Whatever is buried is coming up. Nothing is being able to be hidden no more. Things you think you done worked on the inside, you didn't work on that. You really not sorry. You really didn't get over that. This is the time to rejoice because you're no longer in the dark. This is called light. This called light. This is what the light look like. You seeing there, everything ugly. Thank God you can see. Thank God you can see. Now clean it up. Now clean up. Now you see what you been looking at ain't good. Stop. Now you see where you been going ain't the best place to go. Stop. Now you see the people you been thinking down for you, been using you this whole time. Why the hell you scared to let them go? And then you don't like them. Then you hate what they doing to you. But you scared to let them go. This is the time for you to man up, to woman up, to guard up. This is the time to give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. And this is the time to give what belongs to God to God. So the metaverse is making itself flesh. It's making itself known. This is God coming forth, y'all. Like, he's putting himself right in your face. And guess what? These fools done figured out a way to try to prostitute the metaverse. You gonna sit up there and buy land. You gonna sit up there and buy a storefront and play with it and be with it over there when you can do that here, so you can be with it over here. But you getting it in a holy way. You're getting it in an honest way. You're getting it so it can last. You're getting it so it can go from generation to generation to generation to generation, because you're going along with nature, creating your things. See, when you don't include nature, when you don't include the elementals, when you go out on your own, nose breather, and try to do stuff, that's why we get slapped. That's why we fail. That's why our stuff is short. We sign these contracts with everything limited because we go outside of the rules. We go outside of everything else. So we be out here running road. But that metaverse, that freaking metaverse, is telling you to start paying attention. It's telling you to use your focus. It's telling you that your focus is your money. Wherever you give focus to, you're investing in it. You're going to get a return. Y'all be careful about the things you put over your eyes. Be careful about the things you take into your ears. Be careful about the things you consume. Be careful about the things that you hold dear. Make sure it's not something that's against you. Make sure it's something that's serving you. Make sure it's something that's growing you and prospering you. Make sure it's not something that's sucking from you, that's depleting you, that's hurting you, that is causing your fountain of youth to flow from your eyes, that is making this free breath choke you. Check your possessions. Check what you hold dear. Check where your mind is, y'all. Where is your mind? Where is your mind? And what are you giving your mind to? Where are you letting your mind go? What are you letting your mind believe? What are you letting your mind participate in? Do you know your mind is God? Your mind is God. God put everything He is inside His mind and placed it inside of you so you can have Him fully. God became man so that man can become God. He gave you all of Him. Now be Him. Be Him. Have fun being Him. Conquer. Reconcile. Love. Unite. Unify. Don't hurt. Don't deplete. Don't suffer. Don't abuse. Don't choke. Because it's going to be effective. You're in the metaverse. So it's going to really multiply. Think about it. You are the metaverse.